Well,
Welcome
to Shape in the city.
to BMF because
Yes.
we have some character that
Don't do
is
that.
here.
I am channeling my inner BMF. Okay. I didn't. I
She's
couldn't.
a, she's a brand new character, y'all. Brand new character.
Don't do that. Okay. Where else can I wear my fox fur? Okay. It's getting it's getting warm out here. So yes, we are here to do season 3, episode 1 of BMF. Yes, welcome everybody. If you have not already, y'all know what to do. Please make sure that y'all hit that like button.
And that subscribe button.
Y'all see the watch.
Every time she come around your city, bling bling.
Ring on your finger. I'm just saying. And please, by all means, y'all know that the birthday girl's day is coming up. So by all means, please feel free to donate to the Cash
Hit
App.
that cash
I
app.
need a chain to match everything that I
Oh
got.
no.
Here. You know
No.
y'all, you too can help and donate. Dale told me that I look like Cookie from
Cookie Lions. That's what you giving
Lions.
Empire, boo. You are on a whole nother show, whole nother network. It's giving Cookie Lions.
But yeah, y'all. So I'm actually really, really excited. Thank you guys for asking us to do this. And I got it done, y'all. I finished season 2 last night, Saturday night. And then woke up season 3 this morning. I loved it, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Maybe because I watch everything so back to back and like looking at season 1 and looking at season 2. I don't know. Season 3 is starting off kind of, but anyway, y'all, let's get into it.
Time, boo. You gotta give us some
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna give it some time, but y'all, let's get into it. And let's
my thirsty ass already drank all my water.
Right.
Gotta go get another bottle.
I think I'm Big Meech, by the way. Larry Hoover.
Larry Hoover.
Wouldn't work. Hallelujah.
Girl, we can't hear you, child. We can't hear you. Yeah, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
My bad, y'all. I had, took the shades off because I got to take my notes.
You took the shades off and not the mute.
Oh, I didn't.
But now you did. Now you.
I was like, I definitely did. Okay.
Hey, Bertrand. Hey, D.
Oh, hey, D. Hey, Bertrand. Welcome.
You see, D agrees with Cookie.
Oh, don't do that. Okay. Well, she was a big Empire person, so she definitely would know. But yeah.
Hey, Mello.
Hey, honey bun. Welcome. So yeah, y'all, let's jump right into it. I feel like some people cheating, but I appreciate the the support. But some people didn't even watch the episode. But I ain't gonna,
Oh, listen, we accept all types of support. Don't let Cookie over here throw you up under the bus.
I'm just saying. I'd be so mad if
don't make me send Lucius after you, girl.
I'm gonna be so mad if these notes did not send. Do you want to start off? Why? Because I'm pulling mine up.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, Michelle. Welcome.
That's Michelle A.
Oh, Michelle A. I'm sorry, Michelle A. Look,
I'm guessing you was.
I like that. I want you to call her Michelle A. Not everybody.
Remember, we've been through this.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, we've been through this. She said, "Where your Cookie fan at?"
Oh, my Cookie fan. Does she have a fan? I didn't watch Empire. Like, I mean, I watched the first couple seasons, but
I don't know. Cookie was a lot. She was a lot. She might have had some props.
But D would know. And thank you so much, Bertrand. Thank you so much. And if y'all did not notice, we do have memberships available now. We're getting into some great things, gonna bring y'all some new stuff. So please feel free to become a member. And if you haven't noticed in the chat, there's this new feature that y'all can use to help donate to the channel. It's called Super Chat. Okay. So feel free. Or you could just send it to the Cash App, whatever you prefer. I'm just saying, because again,
she's trying to get that birthday money in, y'all.
I'm trying to get the chain to match the watch. Okay.
Don't do that. They might not say nothing.
Don't do that. I like my watch. Okay. Anyway, y'all. So let's jump into season three. We all know that we left off last season with Terry and Markeisha being shot at by give me the boy name, because I'm gonna say DC Young Fly, and that's not his name in the thing. What's his name in the thing? Y'all, where is Memory Mark when you need him?
Right,
Yeah,
Mark Memory. I
yeah,
don't know. It's further in my notes, girl. It's further in my notes.
yes, okay, but if y'all think about his name, because I can't think of it right now, but it is further in my notes. But anyway, so Meech was in Atlanta. We know last time we left, he was in Atlanta with Goldie. Goldie had ran off, left the sister to just, turn the machines off. And I was like,
Look
that's
at you. You a whole new person right now. For real, for real.
really, really enjoyed
Girl,
BMF.
you got names?
Yes, yes.
Who is this? Yes, it was
Yes,
Saint. Thank you,
look,
Cortland.
new year, new me. Okay.
Right?
Um,
Well, we don't want you turning into,
you stupid,
we don't want you turning into Cookie, but
you
you
stupid,
definitely knew you. Definitely knew you.
you stupid. Cortland Saint is his name, I think. Thank you so
Yes,
much. And
you're
what's
right.
up,
Thank
Cortland?
you.
Thank you for joining us. So Meech and Terry apparently, what we see this, it starts off with, I guess they're in jail. They haven't spoken in 2 years, so I guess this is when they got roped up finally. And this is Detroit. I think it was 2007 at this point. Terry felt that they got caught up because Meech was being too flashy, and Meech felt they got caught up because the feds were listening to Terry's phone conversations. I feel like from watching like the mini documentaries that I've watched, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna have to agree with Terry that Meech was doing a lot, but it definitely was Terry's phone conversations that got them hemmed up.
It sounded like it was both of their fault.
I'm just saying. But y'all drop down in the chat. Let me know what you think.
It was both of
Anyway,
their
so apparently they had a good old 22-year run. Meech tells Terry that he's taking a plea and he's just hopeful that he might get out early. And I'm not sure if you guys are aware or know, but Meech is still actively trying to get out.
He's supposed to be out next year, I think.
I feel like he
Allegedly.
I feel like he tried to reach out to Kim Kardashian or something like that to represent him, to try to get him out. I really feel like I read that somewhere.
He
I
like
mean,
she out all the criminals. Look, let
right.
me try my hand.
So, hey, Kim, let's get back to the community that you like to perpetrate. Let's do it. Anyway, so
Where your fan at?
oh, I'm saying, Anyway, so Terry says he's going to trust in God, okay? And that, he's going to go to trial. So Meech raises up on him, is like, look, you need to take the plea because what you're not about to do is have mama and daddy worried about you getting a life sentence and whatnot. And he also says that they basically, it's Terry's fault. Everything that they have is on Terry. They ain't really got nothing on him. And feels like that, and Terry feels like Meech ain't really taking responsibility, real talk, which I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
I don't know. Michelle said that it's Terry's fault too.
Okay, thank you. It was Terry on the phone. I'm very, very much feel that way. Go on, girl.
So Markeisha, she over here fighting for her life, after this drive-by.
Markeisha. That kept running through my head every time I saw her.
What are you singing?
Markeisha, she was the girl that I never had, and I wanted to tell you so bad. Markeisha, it's actually Aisha.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to no, never, ever, ever
You're
have
like,
I heard this song.
never heard
Never.
that.
So yeah, after this little drive-by situation, Markeisha, she is fighting for her life. Terry's up at the hospital, when his family shows up. They're glad to see that he's okay. But then when he mentions out, Markeisha is fighting for his life, his baby mama flipped the hell out. Like what? That's who you've been screwing this old ass
auntie,
right? With her whole husband and kids. She got her own family, and you over here messing up yours.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all though. If I could have crimped this, I can't crimp it. I can't put too much heat. But if I could have crimped this, I definitely would have channeled my inner LaWanda. Okay. Because, even though and for those that are old enough, I am old, y'all. I mean, getting older and, aging like fine wine. Okay. However, I am happy that I was not in this era of like crimp curls, and because everybody was doing it. And it wasn't, I wasn't a fan.
You ain't never crimped your hair?
No. I missed that. I missed that.
Girl, I
So
was definitely
because apparently that was the thing. Everybody
it
was.
was a thing. I definitely boo. Yes, I definitely crimped my hair.
But what it is for me is then you crimp it on one side and then what I just okay.
Okay, so I think their era is like a little bit older than mine, but my crimping era was like waterfall type crimps, like half up, half down type crimps. It wasn't no, where I got half my hair up here
Right,
and the
right.
other half down here in this crimp. No, I meant like waterfall crimps, bang
And
off
I've
to the
okay,
side type
so
crimps.
yes.
But I definitely did do the crimps.
Okay, well, yeah, I never did.
Definitely.
Have y'all
Definitely
ever been to
my
Atlanta
head.
or Detroit? Definitely been to Atlanta. Yes.
Yeah, been to Atlanta.
Never been to
Definitely.
Detroit. Would like to go.
I don't know. I mean, I might drive through it very quick. I don't know if I'm really pressed to go to
I'd
Detroit.
go to what is it? What do they say on Love and Marriage Detroit? I'd go to the new Detroit. I'd go over there.
I mean, people from the old Detroit, I'm sure come to the new Detroit. I'm good.
Stupid.
I'm good. I don't want to be in nobody hood.
You stupid. Go ahead, girl. My bad.
Hey, Blatant Truth.
Well, Blatant Truth. Hey, boo. I missed you.
Okay, so basically,
for real. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What you say?
I said I miss everybody for real. This was a hard break. 3
It was.
I was
a long little break
today.
Okay, so then Lucille, she had to take her shots talking about something how the apple don't fall far from the tree because we know her husband is cheating, lying asshole. That's just what it is. And then they took Luanda's pregnant ass up out of there because she is just getting stressed too much. They want her to have a baby right there on the floor. And then it seemed like Nikki, she talked her little stuff, and she might have been the only one to knock some sense into Terry. What you was about to say, girl?
Can I tell y'all that passive aggressive that they mama did, Lucille?
That's you.
Oh, absolutely.
All day, every day.
I didn't care the kids was around. I didn't care. Oh no, you better give him the business. And let me tell you something about that daddy. I don't like that daddy.
I don't like that daddy.
I don't like that daddy. And y'all know I just came fresh off of watching all the episodes from season 1 and 2. And how dare you have some woman in my kitchen and you feeling her? Oh, that is so disrespectful. You better go get yourself a hotel room.
Let me tell you something. That's what makes it more disrespectful. Like, let's not get it twisted. It's already disrespectful. But the fact that this is the woman that we go to church with, she all up in my face, all around our kids. Like, we know her.
Do you understand that?
Are you knocking her down?
You would have caught that cast iron upside of her head. Real talk. BMF. Don't make look. It gets real. Okay, it gets real. They got it from their mama. Okay, don't. Lucille tell you.
Real deal, Lucille.
Right. Hey, let me tell you, a real one is named. Only real ones are named Lucille. Okay, only real one. Okay.
They don't make Lucille's no more.
They don't make Lucille's no more. Deirdre said, "Don't do that, Treese. The asymmetrical bob with the crimps was everything. Everywhere." I know. And I feel like I remember, who was it that used to wear them a lot? MC Light, I feel like used to wear the short crimp style. I feel like I remember seeing her wear it a lot. Michelle says, Terry was a mess with baby mama and she living with him. He did her so wrong. Oh, Terry is done. He's not good in my book either. Terry has to go. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't see it for Terry. She needs to go back to her mama house. So first of all, and this is why I say, don't get me wrong. This is what, in my opinion, this is what happens when you start messing with the Lord's plan and stuff. Even though I love me some, Luanda, and I understand where she's coming from. That's what she get for trying to collect all his things and do whatever black magic she was trying to do to put on Terry.
Well, no, you said she was going to a psychic.
Yeah, she was going to a psychic, but she stole all his stuff and then and tried to do all that. And then that's when she found out she was pregnant again. And apparently she got twins, but we'll get there. Nobody, that's his name. Blatant Truth. Can I tell you, the whole time, all my notes say the daddy, the cheating ex-daddy.
Oh, you didn't remember his name?
I didn't care to remember.
Everybody know who Charles is, girl. Everybody, because he for the streets.
Charles, your lunch is not ready.
He in the streets. Everybody know who Charles is.
Charles, your lunch is not ready. Okay. Now, Meech goes to see Big Dog, which happens to be Neo. How random. I know, right? I said, wow, he's just going, first
Girl,
we got Kristen,
now
now
I'm
we
so
got
proud.
what
Because
happened?
I got him as Neo. I didn't know what the hell his name was.
Oh yeah, it was Big Dog. I told you I did my thing. I did my
What the
thing.
hell did they say his name?
Am I wrong, y'all? Didn't they say I went to what such and such to see Big Dog? If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments.
I
But
don't remember that.
Cortland said I couldn't have two women at once, and they argue every time they see each other. I'm sorry, I just want LaWanda to ask one good time, and my money is on LaWanda. Unfortunately, in this particular series, Lala is not giving like she about that life. Maybe on the Shy or something like that. But
I
in
don't
this
know. She was a little. Let me tell you something. She has some mouth though to be all like literally right here, close enough where a girl can hit you. And you talking about some? I guess it was meant to be. Talking about an iron frying pan, girl.
Yeah, Mark. I'm not, and even though I do love Lala, Markeisha got to go too, y'all. I don't see it for her. She's the You know what it made me think about, and this is terrible, and I hate to get biblical on y'all, but I don't know, was it last season or season 2 where she made him cut off the rat tail, and it almost made me think of like Solomon when she tried to get him. Was it Solomon? What was the and she got him to cut his hair, and then after that he lost all his strength and all his power, and that's what it
took this a whole nother route.
That's what she's giving. That's what she. No, it was Samson. Was it Samson and Delilah? It was Samson and Delilah. That's what it was. She's the Delilah. She got a Delilah spirit about her. Okay, a very Delilah spirit.
Not a Delilah. Oh my.
Yes, she does. Miss Chalet said, right. I forgot about that with her and her mama trying to do that voodoo on Terry. Crazy, right? It wasn't just me.
I don't know. I love the little emoji though.
Look, it's Samson. Thank you. I knew it would start with an S. It's Samson, but she got a Delilah spirit. I knew her.
You don't help her out. Don't help her out with this mess.
I'm just saying. Anyway, so yeah, my bad. So then Meech tells him, Big Dog is like, oh, Goldie let me know you was coming. He needs some introductions to everybody, and he needs a spot to clean his cash. So Big Dog tells him that, he does a little dibble and dabble. But he gonna need some money, okay? So Meech tries to. I think he said he needed 15, but he didn't say 15,000. He didn't say 15 mil. He just said 15. So I was unclear what that meant.
I thought. I honestly, I thought it meant percentage.
That might Starz. That would have been nice to fill that in.
Yeah, I thought it meant percent.
But and so Meech is like trying to negotiate, do his city slicker Detroit stuff, and so he's like, well, I'll give you 10 up front and then the other 5 later. And so Big Dog's like, no, now.
That's not what we got to do.
He said, I need my money. What is it? J.G. Whitworth. I need my money and I need it now. Okay. So then they shake on it. He didn't get a call from Hoop, which I'm happy. I never knew this man's name. Season 1, season 2, I did not know this man's name the whole time.
What are we talking about?
Hoop, the big guy. See, look, that's terrible. But his name is Hoop, and he gets a call letting him know that he's at the hospital, and he tells him about Markeisha and Terry being shot at, and Meech is just relieved that Terry's okay. He could give a damn about that girl, that Delilah.
I was about to say that Delilah.
Right. So Hoop said that he's concerned because Terry's gonna ruin the party that they had, everything they have going on, and says there's party crashers everywhere. And I was like, where are we going with this? That was the one time I was confused. I was like, what are we talking about?
I don't think I don't think he was actually talking about like an actual party.
That's why I was confused, because I was like, y'all planning a party in the middle of this?
I don't think they were talking about
I was like, party. This is real unfortunate. Are y'all happy? Are y'all that happy, Markeisha?
I think they were just trying to keep it like low key because it was a conversation over the phone.
So T comes and grabs the phone from Hoop, and he says that he wants to handle it because he can't have the streets, going around basically.
It's okay to just shoot at my lady. Like, what's wrong with you?
Thinking he a bid, right?
Can I say something? So when it first started, remember when they did have the pow pow, drive by, whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't understand how Terry was blocking this girl completely, and she the only one that got hit. That don't even make no sense.
I was still confused about that too, because it was such in close range and he was right up on him and he didn't stop.
Out of here.
Yeah, I didn't understand that. But
he
you know,
walking around arguing with Markeisha. I'm not Markeisha, LaWanda.
But I mean, clearly, I mean, I know some things are fictional, some things are true, but clearly he done what escaped twice now with his life.
Let me tell you something. That wasn't
more than that. No more than that, because when the chauffeur company, the competing chauffeur company, tried to knock him off the road. So this is like 3 times Terry should have been.
Well, no, it wasn't a shot at his story. It was a shot at Starz. That was so unbelievable.
Oh, well, that part. So then, you know, Meech reminds him of what he told him when Mo was unalive and tells him F Markeisha. Because he told her not to mess with that heifer. That's what my notes say. So Terry says F Meech and tells him if they want to be Meech's right hand and they can go to Atlanta with Meech. And walks off in a haste.
Not walks off in a haste.
That's what he gives me. He really does give me like, little brother, I want to be my big brother so bad. But I just will never make it.
You talking about Terry? Because he feel like he's smarter than him.
Not street smarter. Book smarter, absolutely. Not street smarter. We know that. Look, maybe bullets don't hurt Terry. That's what I'm starting to believe.
You're invincible, right?
Right. He hit a matrix. He just
right. And then they all hit Markeisha. Poor baby. All right, so
no. Look,
Delilah.
I'm like LaWanda. I'm mad they missed.
So Meech and Big Dog, I'm gonna have to remember that because I have him literally as Neo all through my notes. Okay, they went over to Platinum Palace, and Meech is in heaven. Okay, he said he ain't never seen no freaky stuff like this before. This is where the exotic reside. Okay.
What is it? Down in the
where the girls. What? No! You know that's my girl. Look, I can't wait for that show to come back on. Okay. So basically, then Meech had some little curl he was like looking out for. Yeah, Big Dog told him, no, homie, that's out your league. Okay, send her right over to the NBA players. All right, so that's where the real money at. Meech said, homie, I'm liquid. Okay, they got to get permission for their money.
Do y'all see the watches, the fur? Meech said, I got it. Okay.
So basically, Big Dog is like, okay, that's true, but good luck competing with them. All right. They ain't got to worry about getting locked up for that money. Okay. You might be whatever the hell you talking about, sir, but this is legal money over there. Okay. So then his homeboy Dice spotted him. They getting all the updates on the business. Okay.
Who the hell is Dice? That's what my notes say. Who the hell is Dice? And where he come from? Did I miss something? Am I wrong? Because again, I just sat and watched season 1 and season 2 right back to back. So did I miss Dice somewhere in there?
Listen, I think you had to have, because I feel like, because I think he was like, thanks for like following up, like doing what you said you was gonna do, and like, coming back through with the business.
And that's why I was like, who is Dice? Because when he said it, I said, I don't remember that. Again, y'all drop down in the chat. Let me know. Did I miss Dice season 2 at some point when they went to Atlanta? And I don't know, but I don't remember him. But go ahead. My bad. I just wanted to see if it's just me.
Then Dice went and introduced him to his boys. Okay. He noticed Ty Washington's chain around Stack's neck. I had to go back and change this because he was 2 chains the whole damn show, the whole episode. Huh?
I said, wasn't it? It took me a while to get his name too.
Yeah, so I had to go back and change it. It was around Stack's neck. He told him, he was like a nephew, okay, to me. So, Meech was like, well, he was like my brother. Sir, it's not a competition. All right, it's not a competition. All right.
That's who I want to come back.
You said what?
That's who we need back.
Who?
Ty.
Girl, he was in there for like 2.5 seconds.
He didn't do much, but he was great to look at. God, was he good to look at? I'm just saying.
He was in there about as long as Young Miami.
And he was better to look at.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
just saying. I could take
so then Stacks noticed Remy Ransom, okay, which is this person that took out Ty. And of course they ran up on him and all hell broke loose. Okay. He didn't look. Meech didn't give a damn. He said, look, he threw the first punch. I ain't gonna lie, it looked like Meech was about to get his ass whooped for real. Remy was look, he did the first punch. Okay, but then when Remy turned back around and was like, I said, look, sir, you start the show. We can't be letting you get your ass whooped now.
Cortland says, do y'all listen to 2 Chainz music? Of course. All I want for my birthday is a big booty girl. You know?
I mean, if I'm out and like, you know, I'm at a lounge or a club or something like that.
When I'm unalive, bury me at the jewelry store. Okay.
Do like I mean, I listen to it with my ears, but
hey Jeremiah, what's up? What's up?
I don't put it on my playlist. But
I would love to know
Jeremiah.
I would love to know what you thought, Jeremiah. But so yeah, let's get into Stacks. What's his name? 2 Chainz. He points out that trouble seems to follow Meech. They tell Stacks that he's just what did you say this already? No. I think this is different. So they tell him that Stacks is jealous and let Meech know that Ty left them holding down things without access to a plug. So they're scrambling to find work. So Meech lets Duffy, I thought this was the strangest name for a male, but he lets Duffy know that he has 500 bricks. So Stacks questions if he's really about what he says he is. And he tells him that he's been taking care of Deanna, Young Miami. Now, I'll get back into it. And her kids ever since Ty got smoked. So Meech lets Stacks know that he's not trying to replace Ty. And he doesn't believe, you know, that Ty would want him to leave them high and dry or whatever. So he tells you, you know, I feel like Ty blessed me to work with y'all. Okay. And so Stacks said he ain't never heard that and he ain't rocking with Meech and he gathers his boys. He gathered. Okay. And so Duffy lets him know that, you know, Stacks is the link to all of Ty's distributors and that he needs him in order to move in on Ty's network. The other, look, my notes say the other guy, whoever he was, tells Meech they are in a 3-way tussle with the Techwood boys who have soldiers. He lets him know that the Haitian cuckoo bird Glock runs the MKs, the Miami Illers. Y'all know the second word. And they have the guns. They got the choppers, okay? And, you know, again, we used to live in Miami. We know they sing a lot about choppers out there, okay? So, you know, they let him know that they're unaliving ninjas all the time with them choppers and trying to run Remy's Techwood boys out of the projects. So Meech reassures them the same way he fought for them in the club. He's also going to make sure that they're eating and can survive this war, but he needs to get his weight down there first. So, Jeremiah came to tussle.
I agree. The only reason why I watch Force is for Tommy. So
that's true. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I will say this was I'm having a hard time. We can do a poll, but I don't know, y'all. BMF Raising Kanan, it was. I'm kind of feeling like I'm leaning towards BMF. I'm not gonna lie. It's going towards BMF. Not to y'all know I love Raising Kanan. Y'all have me sold.
But you also didn't go back to get the backstory like you did with BMF.
Okay, so maybe
so you really can't speak on it. Okay, so
well, I will drop in the chat and
let's not.
Let me know which one you would prefer, Raising Kanan or BMF. But I did like it, and I know a lot of people said stuff like when we were talking about it last time we was here talking about Raising Kanan, and we were talking about the acting. Honestly, the only person that really could not act was Young Miami, for real. I think everybody acts very well on the show, even Markeisha.
Well, she done got her practice in. Okay, she's in stuff.
I'm just saying.
Okay, Lala is in stuff. Okay, this ain't her first rodeo. Lala is out here acting. She is a thespian. Okay, you better give her the respect.
Yeah, it was a dope episode. Yes, it was. I'm trying to tell people don't sleep on BMF. Yeah, it's really really good. It is. It is. It's a lot better than I expected, y'all. I can't even lie.
That's because she just think like it's just some. I ain't even gonna say it because we
No,
don't.
because there's certain things, me
I ain't gonna say it because we don't
and
live and it can't be edited
we
out.
out of the same TV, but there's Nels goes down some roads that I just refuse to go down. So just because she watch it,
They
don't
be good. It be good
like,
roads
she
though.
watch Zeus, she watch
Let
stuff.
me tell you something. The
I
roads
won't
that I
even
go
go near.
down, the
I
roads that
won't
I
even
go
go near.
down, no, the roads that I go down make you want to hop out the car, get out, turn around in circles and spin around. Okay. The roads that I go down are amazing.
Okay.
Okay. But it's not. All right. So then we know Treese ain't happy about this, but Marquisha finally opened her eyes. And who's there waiting by her side? Her little boo thing, Terry, holding it down. Look.
She'll be at school some damn well, but go ahead.
What? What?
Can I ask how old is Terry supposed to be? They keep making him sound like he damn
Like
17.
he a little baby, I
Yeah.
know.
How old is Terry supposed to be for real? At
I
this
think I
point,
think it's I think it's just their real age gap is what it is. I don't know, but
I don't know. They keep making him sound like a baby. And I'm like, what the hell? Terry's he damn near grown now.
I think it also happened because there were rumors that they were dating in real life. Terry and
So I think what it was is I remember there was a whole controversy about that because they were like, why would Lala play somebody who was messing with somebody that was underage or something? It was a whole, so you're right, it was the age gap thing or whatever.
So basically, yeah, he let her know that everything's fine. The kids are okay. They're with her family, and they just think that she was in a car accident. He also let her know Satan has been taken out. Okay, she ain't flinch her eyes. She like, my baby, you saved me. Okay, you saved me.
No, he didn't go, he didn't take Sink out yet. At this point, he's asking her
Oh,
what.
I'm sorry that he's taking Saint out.
Yeah. At this point, he's asking her, she's going back home to Boom.
My fault. My fault. He's taking out.
It's okay. You got excited. You got excited.
That's
You got excited.
it happens sometimes. It happens. Basically, she says that she's really not here for it because she's worried. She doesn't want anything to happen to him. She's like, you all I got, because really her ex locked up, tried to take her out. She don't make no money. And she like, how the hell me and my kids gonna survive? That's really what it was giving. I'm not saying that Marquisha doesn't give a damn about Terry, but I mean, if you watch the prior episodes, we know what her priorities are. Okay. And he said, boom, basically sent Saint after him. And, he ain't about to have people out here thinking that it's okay to take shots at his woman. And, he promised that he's going to make it back in one piece.
You know what I realized?
What?
And this is so random. Don't none of these men take care of their kids. For real.
Financially, that's it.
No, financially, but I'm just thinking about it. And I'm like, Lala or Marquisha always got them kids. He always kicking them out. When does Boom ever have his kids? We always see Lawanda at the mama house with her child.
Wait, Boom has kids outside of Marquisha?
No, I don't think so. I think he has one son with her. But we just never see him with the kid. Or like, I don't know. It's just weird. We never see Terry.
Oh, because anytime we see Boom, he's doing deals. We'll never see him at home chilling or, well, we don't never really see Marquisha at home. The only time we seen her in a home-like state is when she was all up in a hotel room with Terry. Otherwise, and that's the only time we seen her kids too, because otherwise she out in the streets too.
Anyway, I'm trying not to be judgmental, but I'm judging. Anyway, so Jeremiah said the thing I like about this show is the family aspect in the streets. I do, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna ride a eye, might as well be family, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, Raising Kanan is like that too. I mean, so is family. So is Power.
Well, yeah, that is true. But
the only one that's not like that is
Forrest. I think we can appreciate it more because it happened for real in real life. Like, of course, you can write a script off of, but it usually doesn't work out, right? And to Meech's point, to have a 22 real life year,
don't get me to point in my don't get me to point in my fan at you, Trees.
I'm just saying.
Don't get me to point my fan at you. Okay.
So yeah, we now see Remy talking to his boy. Remy, y'all remember he's the Techwood Boys projects or whatever. He talks about the nerve of Meech to come and throw the first punch. And then Remy feels like, they should have handled him. Or no, yeah, he did say that. He said that he felt like they should have handled him when they saw him at Freaknik. I don't remember Remy from Freaknik either. But Remy lets him know that
I remember that.
Oh, well, Remy lets him know that Meech is gonna get his, right? So his boy tells him, because I didn't get the man's name. Claude, I'm sorry, I figured it out later in the episode. Claude tells him that the bags are ready to go. So Remy,
I knew Treese wasn't with us tonight. This is Cookie. This got to be just Cookie, because I don't know who this woman is and where the hell she came from.
That knows all these names.
That knows all these names. You know what?
I came in shop, okay?
You know what, Cookie? You welcome back, though.
Oh,
welcome back.
We're welcome back. We guest host is welcome back. All right.
We appreciate you.
Well, look, I'm gonna get my wear and tear out of this fall. So Remy asked for, help moving the bags out, and they hand it out to the neighborhood kids. Now, this is what lost me. He then gives a motivational speech like he's Martin Luther King standing on Washington Monument.
I said you are the future speaker.
Right. he tells little Milton, that him and his mom, so little Milton says, my mama said that they're going to tear down the homes so they can host the Olympics. And Remy tells them that they are, their family and no one can tear them apart. And then the Red Dogs roll up. Okay. And my notes say, I assume they are cops. And then they follow it. And then they ask Milton, what's in his bag? And he tells them it's his lunch. And of course they look through the bag and they find out that that's BS. And then, they tell little Milton to scram.
It wasn't lunch?
I don't think it was lunch.
Then why he give it back to him? I thought it was really lunch, because he is like the Robin Hood, whatever the hell.
Oh, y'all. Drop down in the chat. I thought he had them kids selling drugs.
No, because he gave him back the bag and told him to get the hell out of here. He wouldn't have gave it back if it was drugs in there.
Oh, I literally thought he was giving it to go spread so they could make money for him.
No, I think it was lunch.
I thought he was on some Canaan stuff. He was spreading the wealth.
No, especially after they told the story about his brother and stuff. No, I think it was lunch for real.
Oh, okay. Look at Nels giving people the benefit of the doubt. I definitely thought it was this other stuff. Was it that cocoa? Okay. So then, of course, like I said, they tell little Milton to scram, and then Remy lets them know that they'll take their licks, but he just wants the kids to not be around. And then they just start going in. We learned that like the history of the Red Dogs is they're like a task force that was implemented by the city of Atlanta in order to appear crime and poverty free while they were trying to, I guess, or getting ready to host the Olympics or trying to bid to host the Olympics. So apparently Red Dog stands for Run Every Drug Dealer Out of Georgia. I said, well, dang. Mm-hmm. And then so apparently they have a green light to violate all of their little civil rights. I don't want to say little, my apologies. Violate their civil rights. But they haven't messed with Meech yet, but he knew it was just a matter of time before they did. Jeremiah said, I don't work for Starz, but BMF will get disrespect this season, okay? As it should.
I mean, BMF is good. It's good. They like neck and neck with Raising Kanan, but I feel like Raising Kanan is close to my heart just because it's in Queens.
Right.
But also, I love BMF because we lived in Miami and there was the whole history when we moved down about BMF. So they like neck and neck for me. But
I just want to get to Miami at this point. Like, I'm just sitting back like, can we get to Miami now?
They working their way. That might not be something. I'm thinking that might not be.
That might be like some season 4 stuff.
Yeah. All right. So Lucille, she in the bathroom playing around with her ring. Charles came in and tried to hug her from the back and console her and tell her everything is gonna be okay. She turned around, laid her head in his chest, and said, I used to feel so safe in your arms. His ass talking about, he wished he could take all the pain away that he caused. She let him know, I still want to move forward with this divorce.
You know what?
And I think you should find a new place. I said, stand on business.
Didn't I tell you Lucille's are not a game, okay?
Because let me tell you something.
Lucille's don't play.
Let me tell you something. I was on a roller coaster in this whole scene. Just this little part. I was on a roller coaster. Because when he came in and hugged her and then she turned around and she all rubbing his, I said, Lucille, no, you didn't. No, you didn't, baby. No, you didn't. Then when she said, I still want a new, I still want a divorce and you need to find a new place. I said, okay, anyways. So, basically she let him know, okay, wait. And he's talking about finances and
he said it costs too much money trying to get
you wasn't thinking about that when you was knocking down homegirl down the street? Little Miss Hot Pocket up the street. Boy, stop. Give a damn about your finances. Go live with her. Go stay with her. Go rent from her.
And then to find out she real out here nasty. She out here swinging and things.
Oh, girl, the hose is winning. He knew who she was. Okay. So basically she's like, all right, well then, you can sleep on the couch. All right. Because what I'm not feeling is you sleeping next to me. Because I keep on seeing you all up in this nasty little hole every time we lay next to each other.
It was given. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. No, okay.
I said, Lucille.
I love that. I was like, you better stand 10 toes down, Lucille. Cortland said, did y'all hear about BMF getting spinoffs? I did not. Please fill us in, Cortland. You sound like you got more insight than we do. We see that Kevin is still locked up, but his dad, Brian, is trying to prepare him for court. So he reminds him to just be himself and, he'll bring his suit and he's trying to make him feel better and says, like the good guy always wins. And it's like, nah, he going to jail. He going to jail, brother. I don't think you can save him. I think they're trying to go with the self-defense thing, but you going to jail. Okay. So yeah, we see Detective Jen, and I don't know who the other detective is that was giving her the side eye, whatever. But Brian then comes in and she's not very happy to see him and tells him that that since he was suspended for hiding, the unaliving weapon and creating a whole scandal, she's been removed from Drano and they're investigating both of them right now. So he reminds her that his son is drawing cartoons behind bars right now, so I don't care. Okay. I don't care.
While Terry and B Mickey out here free, and Meech's throwing a damn going away party.
Now I will tell you what I do need to see is B Mickey again, okay? Because
B Mickey on a break, girl.
B Mickey is handsome, okay? That's another one. Ty and B Mickey can come back. And also we need Lamar back. Let's just keep. What? I'm not gonna lie to you. I also feel like that's the reason why I couldn't rock with this episode.
I think Lamar ain't coming back, girl. He got.
I think he is, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Meech didn't like. I think
didn't Lamar OD?
No. He made, and y'all drop down in the comments, but I really think that he made Lamar, like he got him, I think he, told him keep serving him till he gets addicted or whatever, but he's not killing him. Like, I said it, but basically he's still alive. He's just going to be an addict. So if he decides at any moment to go to rehab or clean his life up,
I remembered.
Yeah, no, that's why I said Lamar is still alive out here. That's why and honestly, I felt like that was what was missing from this episode. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, Lamar was the new Ronnie for me. Like
I would never compare him to Ronnie because I actually like Lamar as a villain.
I do too, but I feel like Lamar is needed for it to be like we need him jumping out of bushes and just the craziness. I need it. Okay. So I did miss Lamar this episode, and I was like, maybe that's what's different. But anyway, yeah.
All right. So Terry, he goes by the store. He apologized to his homeboy for talking to him crazy, basically telling him if you want to ride on Meech, you go down there and be with him, and
like he's talking to me like a hoe.
Yeah, you ain't even leave no money on the nightstand. I said, well, okay. And then he lets Terry know that Meech called and he wants, his half of the product. So, he got to go move it for him. So Terry, he kind of flips out a little bit. He's like, how the hell he calling all the way up here trying to make, call shots and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But he's like, whatever. Do what you got to do. Dress the occasion. Don't be smoking on the road. Basically, don't get in trouble. Don't draw attention to yourself. Okay. Then after that, he put everybody to work. He told them that, what they needed to do. And then he wanted to talk to. So I said Roland, but this is apparently not Roland. I don't know who this dude is. But this is not Roland, because Roland is the one that brought the groceries. But I don't know who this dude is. This is the one that his crew took out.
I named him PA. Because he's always wearing a PA chain. I know he's part of the Pennsylvania crew. So I just named him PA.
Okay. Yeah, and they didn't say that boy name at all.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
I was waiting. Okay, so he wants to talk to PA about, Saint's whereabouts. He told him that he found him and let him know. But basically, when he found him, he would let him know when it. Okay, scratch all of that. Scratch all of that. He told him basically to find him and let him know when he does, and basically he's gonna be the one to pull the okay, because he want to be the one to take him out. And I mean, we know things didn't go down that way, but Terry's trying to call shots.
Right. So then Meech and PA are on the phone, and he tells Meech that Terry is too concerned about his reputation and capping Saint for Markeisha. So Meech says T isn't built for no bullets, and basically tells him that no, you let your men handle it. And basically he was like,
I think he skipped over a whole part.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
What did I miss?
Where Detective Veronica met Kobe Amberson.
Oh, I did, because I didn't care. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. Can I say, when we talk about the worst love scenes of all time, can I just say, I never have to see Detective Jen and Brian ever try to do it again.
No. Mm-mm.
Talk about things that we did not want to see. I'm just
saying. I wish they would take suggestions, because
right. I want to see. Because between Stacy and Detective Jen, I was just like, nah, I'm good, bruh. Cortland said, if you were Lucille, would you give Charles another chance?
Hell no. We don't do that around here.
Nah, Cortland, it was the, especially after, like when she learned after the fact with the whole Easy Rest Motel thing, it would have took everything in me to keep from taking that chair that I was sitting in and not knocking her over the head with it, sitting across from me. It was just completely disrespectful. You've been in my house around my man, buying my pot, borrowing my pots. Now you think you can borrow my, how does that work? I'm just trying to understand how that works out. So no, there would be no forgiveness.
Let me tell you something. I'm so glad Lucille stood on business, but she's still nicer to me, because sir, like she said, you ain't been the head of this household for a very long time. He wouldn't have been in my house.
I was gonna say he wouldn't have been able to stay with me. I would have said you better go on over and see that bitch. Anyway, so we meet Detective Amberson, as Nell said. I completely skipped over this. This is Detective Jen's new partner. She asks if she has any relation to the councilman Amberson, and she, apparently that's her daddy. So Detective Jen says that that's why she probably got fast tracked to becoming a detective. And so Detective Amberson clearly doesn't appreciate this shade and tells her that she's not a fan of entitled folks. And basically lets her know that she doesn't even speak to her parents. Thank you very much. All right. And so she said that she had the resources to be anything she wanted to be, and she chose to be there. And I said, yeah, girl, where did life? What happened? I'm just saying. But if that's what you want to do, poo-poo, okay. So the creepy detective comes over and tells them that they need to go down to the hospital and talk to Terry. I didn't get the creepy detective's name, but when I'm saying
keep on showing him and don't tell his name.
Right. But when I'm talking about the creepy detective, is the one they won't give us his name. But he comes over and tells them they need to go they down to the hospital to talk to Markeisha that's laid up in the hospital. He actually says Terry Flannery's side piece. Now that she's stable. So the Lord, excuse me. Detective Jen, this is when I couldn't figure out her name. I apologize. So Detective Jen says that, they got bigger fish to fry, like the names that, can't, oh no, the creepy detective said that. The names that K9 dropped. So K9 is still locked up and they still trying to get, information out of him probably so he can get less time. And she reminds Creepy Cop that it was her and Brian's work that actually got them there and got K9 there in the first place. But don't nobody care about that because you on desk duty, boo. Yeah.
So Meech is in the studio, I don't know, with some
With
dude.
Duffy.
Who?
I thought it was Duffy.
Oh,
There
was
wasn't
it?
Duffy in the studio with him?
Oh, maybe.
I thought it was.
I ain't recognize him.
Oh.
And basically, oh look, I said, I don't know who the hell this dude is. um, basically, and there's some dude okay, these dudes, all right. Basically, they all in the studio together. And he tells him that it looks like basically the Atlanta version of Colombian Coke, and tells him that he's like the Pepsi to Coke. He said, "Sir, this ain't no taste test. Okay, we beating him with speed. All right, this it's not about the taste." Then see, I said rolling again, and I don't. Oh, this might have been rolling though. Nope. This ain't rolling. I don't know who this is. He's on the phone with Meech, talking about how Terry wants to take Sane out. And Meech is really not trying to hear it. He said, "We got to protect my brother at all costs. Get one of your boys to do it. We just need to make sure that Terry is not the one." Oh yes, that's right, PA. We got to make sure that Terry is not the one to pull the trigger.
Yeah.
So
now, am I missing something? I feel like I skipped a whole part. Jesus, this episode was kind of long. Okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at?
Lucille, she came in from work.
Did she? Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you. So then we see Lucille get home from work, right? And her husband can see that she's upset. She explains some woman came into the job and basically told her at some point her son's gonna run out, her sons are gonna run out of chances. And he tells her, people just need to mind their business. And she agrees and she starts going on a rant about how she can't stand being judged, just in the world and in church. And she just wants a fresh start at a new church and no one needs to know about their divorce. And you can definitely tell that he was thrown off because he was like, "Yeah, let's find a new church." And he was all on board. But once she threw that, "Oh yeah, they don't need to know that we getting divorced. That's our business."
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "Oh damn, you still on that, huh?"
Exactly.
And so Rolly walks in the house with some food and flowers for Lucille from Meech. And the dad walks him out and reminds him that that's still his house and tells him to give him his damn keys. Okay. And I say, look at Meech being sweet, making sure he's sending something home to mama. Jeremiah said Terry is gonna go to Atlanta too. Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
Hopefully after Delilah gets taken out. She can't stay. She can't stay. We all know this is not gonna work. This is not going to be a thing. So at a certain point, she has to go.
All right. So Meech, he proved to Stacks that, he's a man of his word. He came through with the money, okay, and told him that basically he was going to give him a 25%. I'm sorry, 20
discount.
Huh?
He said he's giving him a family discount.
A family discount. Yes, he's going to sell him each key for 25 instead of 30. But he got to keep it under wraps, keep it on the low. And mainly is because, he made a promise that he would take care of Deanna and the kids. And since, he's the one doing it, he said he's going to cut some of his profit and make it his, his profit so he can, take care of the kids. Now, apparently, this whole time, Stacks did think there was a catch. Mitch completely lied. There was a catch. He told his homeboy, Nick. It might not even be Nick. That just might be some Siri mess. I don't even know. Anyways, he told his homeboy, okay, that he's glad that he went for the family discount thing because, he need his he need him, his foot soldiers, and he's also trying to undercut the MKs. Okay. And if the price gets out, he knows where it came from because he told Stacks to keep it under wraps. Okay.
That's Duffy.
What?
That's what he was talking
to. I think you just calling everybody Duffy. Duffy. I don't think that was because the one in the studio. I'm okay. No. Wait. Okay, in the studio
in the chat, who is? Because I'm telling you, Duffy is one, and then I don't.
Let me ask you this: when you in the studio, when you're talking about Duffy, are you talking about the one that he was sitting next to, or the one that was in the booth?
No, the one he was sitting next to.
Okay, well, it might be they both might be Duffy then. Okay.
You stupid. So then Detective Jen and Amberson go to visit Delilah in the hospital. They let her know that she's, in a tough spot. Boom is in jail. I was like, is he in jail? When did Boom go to jail? Can we talk about that? I thought they were still on the run from Boom and scared.
His crew, I think.
But when he was like, are you going back to Boom's house? And they made it seem like Boom was home, like she needed to be worried.
You don't know who in there?
I don't know. I didn't understand that part. I'm sorry. But anyway,
Jeremiah, you think everybody being a simp?
And Jeremiah, I agree with you.
You call everybody a simp, Jeremiah.
So anyway, and they're like, oh, and T is his street rival. So she asked if Boom ordered the hit on T out of jealous rage. Detective Jen asked this. And then Markeisha says, if that's what they believe, why are they not in there talking to Boom? So then she pulls out a photo of Saint and says if this is the person that pow-powed her from her hubby's crew, and ask if he did it. Markeisha was like, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing. And basically said it's y'all fault that I'm in here in the first place because y'all went and showed the photos to Boom and started this whole craziness. And so Detective Emerson tells Markeisha she got lucky this time and asks her, if she wants her boys to grow up without a mother. And then she questions, is the D that good, sis?
She said every damn inch.
She said every inch of it is, and tells them to get going. Okay.
Well.
And I said, Lord, Jeremiah said this man brought her to his parents' house and she got her own kids. Jeremiah, you preaching to, I don't look. It ain't no shade.
He wasn't safe over there.
No shade to Lala as a person, but if disrespectful, she's just as bad as Mabel. I'm gonna come back to your house where your baby mama is at.
His baby mama don't live there.
She might as well.
That's whose fault is that? Just like she said, she need to take her ass home. The hell, go to hell home. He don't want you. He don't want you. He don't want you no more.
What you're not gonna do is do LaWanda like that. I like me.
I'm not saying I don't like LaWanda, but I'm just saying if the relationship is over, boo-boo, it's done. He don't want you.
Thank you, Jeremiah. Terry got his own kids, and he around here worried about Markeisha kids. He about to have 3. Just saying. Go ahead.
I guess LaWanda need to learn how to get him to be a simp. All right, so they met up with Dice.
That's a struggle, love. You have his back, and then he get on.
Exactly.
Leave you for Delilah.
So they met up with Dice to talk about his out of states connect. Dice let him know basically he got this. Okay, he got the connects. Okay, but he let him know that it's gonna be an uphill battle with Remy because he got ATL in his blood. Apparently, his brother went missing back in the day. They later on found him
unalive.
Okay. Look, I guess we got to get into details. Unalive. Okay, and ever since, he's been walking the kids to school, paying people's rent that, needed it. Basically, he's a Robin Hood of Techwood PJs. Okay, and he bled for his turf, so he gonna fight for it. Now, Doe got back with the money, that
Duffy.
Huh?
Then Duffy gets a big
Doe. Listen, okay, look. All right.
I'm just saying.
Why is Duffy everywhere?
I don't know. He's everywhere. Because he is with Meech all the time, I guess.
I'm not recognizing this man. Okay. And
Maybe because it's an easy name to remember. Because I know someone.
I refuse to believe that all these people are Duffy. That are just all in these places.
That's Duffy. That's
Duffy. I refuse. I refuse.
He gets a page letting him know that Rip is ready to be picked up.
Oh wait, no, okay, no, this is Doe because this is not even in the same thing. So you messing me up? Like I'm sitting here.
My notes say Duffy.
No, Duffy was with. Okay, no, that was with Meech. All right, Doe got back with the money from Meech. Terry's happy that and he don't even really know why he was tripping in the first place. Terry also let him know that the record store was Meech's setup, and he want his own thing. So his homeboy came by, let him know that he had eyes on Saint. He about to get ready to go. He's like, all right, well, let's go. Let's go. He like, where were you talking about?
You said no. You mean hoop?
Listen,
I'm just saying. You always calling me out for
what I said it is. Damn it, it's what I said it is. Okay, it's what I said it is.
I'm just saying.
Listen, all right. So you know what? You messing me up over here, all right? You messing me up.
So right? PA walks in and lets him know that they finally got eyes on.
Yes, and he let him know that it was already done. Okay, so he let him know basically you top dog. You're not supposed to be even handling that stuff, and let him know. Let the streets think what they want. I ain't gonna say nothing. You ain't gonna say nothing. So what difference does it make? Okay. Now you know what? You can get into Rip. Okay, go on, get into Rip.
So then Duffy and Meech. My notes say Duffy and Meech go to pick up Rip when he's pow crossing the street by some of Remy's guys. Meech goes to help Rip into the car, and there's a shootout. And then once they get him in the car, the MKs show up and they start opening fire on Remy's crew.
Yeah, machines.
Right. And once they spot them in the car, they start lighting up them as well. So then the MKs have to reload, and Meech tells Duffy to go back for the bag of was it money or work? I'm not sure. Rip, hold on. And so basically, yeah, they grab the bag of stuff or whatever, and they speed off while they still being fired at. And that was a close call. I was like, wow.
They should have been gone. Okay.
Meech is still running everything, even where Terry is. Yep. I absolutely agree, Cortland. And I hate to say
that's why it aggravates him so much. That's why it aggravates him.
In my opinion, he should be.
Huh?
In my opinion, he should be. And I think the best case of that, not saying Terry's not smart, but in my opinion, even with the if you remember last season when they went to see the Colombian Connect, and he was like, don't bring any weapons. Don't bring any weapons. That's a show of like that he's going to look at us crazy. And you see how he had like the Colombian dude, wasn't your brother stupid? Like, yeah.
All right. So Remy found out that, some of his crew was taken out by the MKs. He said, let the families know I'm going to take care of their funeral. Send them some
Claude comes to tell him.
Who?
Claude. Claude comes to tell Remy.
Claude had mercy.
That Ron and Dane were attacked.
You know what, Cookie?
She ain't gonna let me come back and guess host.
No, I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Cookie, you are done. You're done. So basically, he said he would pay for, their funerals, told them to send some food, some flowers. He also found out Detroit, talking about Meech, is making some moves, and said, he ain't about to let him displace him. Okay, Tech take care of him, and he gonna take care of Techwood. Okay. Then Meech and his crew found out that Rip is gonna pull through after everything that went on. Of course, they're all happy. And Meech said, now we need every man we got to get this weight to dice people. So he's gonna call a meeting for Glock and MK. So once again, so that they can have an alliance, and they can once and for all get rid of Remy. I don't remember calling Terry a simp.
No, he's just saying that, you know,
Oh, even Meech called Terry a simp.
yeah, he's saying that you're out up here.
That's because Meech don't care about nobody. Look at how he's talking about how he was upset when his baby mama died. It really wasn't given that. It was not given like he was. It was really to me.
Hear me out. I do think that family is like everything to Meech, but outside of that, when it comes to like females and stuff like that, the only thing Meech loves is money. That's it. It just is what it is. His love, his loyalty is to money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think being in love with a woman is considered a simp. So, I don't know. Once again, you still never explained this word simp to me. I need to understand because you literally call everybody a simp. I need to know what simp means. Okay, because everybody you think is a simp, I think they're just in
love. Are they crazy in love? You know, some people call that whipped. But anyway, so yeah, so they decide to hit Ravens Club that night in hopes that they're gonna run in the Glock, right? And lock down this work or group so that they, work with the other people or go against other people to MKs. No, Glock is the MKs. I apologize. They want to go against Remy and the technical boy. Y'all, it's a lot going on right now. Okay, it's a lot going on. So anyway, now we get to we talked about Clyde going to see them. So Kevin is getting taken away to juvie. Are we surprised? Brian tells him kids are going to be watching him and not to stare back. And I thought this was a really sad scene. He tells them don't let the other kids see him cry. Wait till he's alone, or they'll think he's weak, and tells him not to accept any favors from anyone. Kevin starts asking questions and Brian's like, stop it. Okay. People don't like that. People don't like when you ask questions. Just stop. And, he takes his pencils from him and tells him that, he loves him and will get him out, and tells him, stay strong, my brother. Stay strong. I feel bad for poor little Kevin.
So Terry went to go see Delilah and found out she's able to go home. He told her that, they can stop by the old place, pick up some of her clothes. And, she's just excited she's going to be able to see her kids. So she let him know that Saint has been taken care of. And also that he just bought them a big ass house for them and the kids. Okay, what, girl?
If Boom was not at home, or you said, oh, we don't know who's at the house, how was she able to stop and get close?
Because he's going to be with her.
Whatever. I think it's bullshit.
Go ahead. I mean, hello. Okay. She can't stay there. Clearly, it's his house. He would have access to it, or have people that have access to it.
I mean, I guess if you're in jail, then she should have access to it because she has.
No, I mean, Boom would have access to it,
but he's
supposed to give people access to it.
He's supposed to be in jail.
That don't mean he didn't give people access to his house.
I guess.
We don't know. He don't barely know her.
He don't barely know her like that.
Don't do that.
Michelle, sad for Kev. It's over. I really felt bad for Kev. I really did. And honestly, let me ask y'all, why wouldn't, and I understand that he's the popo, but as dirty as he's been this whole time, why wouldn't he just have B Mickey, like, instead of beating up the boy, why didn't he just have him taken out? And I know that sounds terrible because he's a kid, but like, he could have got somebody else to handle his son's bully for him.
Well, I think he did have B Mickey like come scare him. Remember?
Okay. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. When I saw the scene, I said, before I had even seen like, what transpired, I was sitting there and I was like, why didn't he just have B Mickey off?
Because he's a kid.
And now your son is him because.
Well, his son had no business doing what he did. I mean, he probably just didn't think his son had it in him.
I mean, you keep with me, and he kept saying, I'm being bullied. He was like, I want you to stick up for yourself. And I think in his mind,
he thought he was taking the right course of action by having somebody scared out of him. The right course of action was to have him off, Tris.
If it was me and I'm already
you're just out here offing kids.
if I'm already living a life of dirt and shame, and I'm already know I'm going on a one-way ticket to hell and gasoline draws, I might as well, make sure.
No, he got enough stuff to try to cover up. Now cover up a kid's no. Sir.
I guess.
Now, after all of this, okay, while basically the family is sitting down,
eating steaks
the plenary
off of them.
They're
live in the house, don't do nothing.
Look, I said sitting down eating the meal that Meech sent for them because we know Daddy can't afford it. Okay, Terry walks in.
Terry lived there. Why the hell is Terry? But have you noticed that? And when not Markeisha, look, please forgive me, LaWanda.
She don't want his money. She don't want their money. That's all they've been talking about. Didn't you want? They don't want their money.
But they up there eating them steaks for Meech.
Meech wasn't the one that brought it in. What the boy gonna do?
She wore her and Nikki put on them dresses to go to the
steak. Guess what? That's because now Lucille ain't listening to what the hell her husband said.
Okay, I give you that.
Because back in the day, it was the husband that was more so like, oh no, we don't want your money, sir, but you ain't doing nothing. Okay, and now she feel like he ain't the head of the household. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. I'm gonna eat these steaks. I'm gonna take these flowers. Okay.
So man, she's up for this shift at Wendy's every day, girl. I'd be like, yes, okay,
exactly. So basically,
the Lord knows my heart, and He knows I don't need to be in front of a fryer.
So Terry walks in with Markeisha while his baby mama is at the table, and everybody just knew he had to have lost his goddamn mind. Okay. And he's really trying to he's like, basically like she needs a safe place to stay for the night. Nobody's trying to hear that. Okay. LaWanda especially. LaWanda said, I let a lot of stuff slide. Okay. Basically, it was never about no money. It was always about our family. Basically, he didn't have nothing when they met. She was like, I still held you down. Now you out here after this sack chasing ass hoe who done hopped up when it's convenient. Markeisha said, girl, it was never about no money with us. Okay. We are in love. Look, when I tell you I would have jumped across the table, pregnant at all.
I'm just gonna sit quiet. I'm telling you.
Look, I would have jumped across the table. That's what I'm saying. So even if LaWanda can't beat her ass, listen, she don't know it. Okay, Markeisha don't know it because the way you come, girl, you just need to sit there and be quiet. Okay, you just hush. Okay, so then LaWanda said, it's too bad them Negroes who shot you missed. Markeisha said, yeah, they did. I guess it was meant to be then. What? Meant to be, girl?
And this, I'm not gonna lie to you though, this is the one time I was really disappointed in Lucille. That wouldn't have stayed in my house. Terry, you got all this money. You better take the hoe to the hotel room because that's where hoes go. But she ain't staying up in my house. Praise the Lord. God bless you.
But you let the man that did you dirty stay up in the house?
Oh no, he can take your daddy with you. Because he like hoes too.
Clearly he ain't going nowhere. You let the man that did you dirty lay up next to you.
Well, no, that's why she said he get in Terry's room now. He got to go. You claim you can't leave. It's too unaffordable. But what you're not gonna do is lay up in my bed next to me. But I'm sorry. I was a little disappointed in Lucille about that. I was. That she actually let that, and she said, oh, thank you for making me feel at home. Bitch, get out of here. Awful.
So Terry, he tried to put himself in between the two ladies, okay? He tells LaWanda that, he is not trying to stress her out because, she's pregnant right now. So she decides to leave. She got real, real close.
Pregnant with twins, y'all. Twins.
When did they say twins?
The daddy.
Huh?
He said, she's carrying 2 of your babies. And then he said, and you need to take care of
them. I thought he said. No,
maybe I'm wrong, but it gives me the vibe. When he said you have to take care of all 3, it gave me the vibes. She's pregnant with twins.
Okay, that's not what I heard.
Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong in the chat, correct me.
What I heard was she has 2 of your kids. I thought I
But
didn't
she
hear.
only has. Oh, okay.
I didn't hear that she's pregnant with 2 of your kids. I heard she has 2 of your kids, and then I did hear him say you got to take care of all 3 of them. But I thought he meant LaWanda as well. The 2 kids and
Oh,
LaWanda.
okay. So maybe I misunderstood that. Maybe I'm giving Terry more kids than he's supposed to have.
I didn't hear twins. When he
Oh,
said all 3, I thought he meant the 2 kids and LaWanda. So basically, then she left. Then his little sister took Markeisha up to Terry's room. Then Charles tried to sit Terry down and give him greater than thou speech. Boy, bye. Okay. And how he has 2 kids with LaWanda. Okay. And Lucille said, all this juggling and laying down and lying to 2
it's
different women is just ungodly.
Mm-hmm.
Terry looked like he was aggravated as hell, like ungodly.
Right.
You got this ungodly man up in this house, but this is the house for sinners, apparently, because the hell. And basically,
So the house the sinners built.
So Terry basically just looked at his father like, the nerve of you, okay? And he told him that he has business to take care of, okay? He can't be having him breathing down his neck. He's gonna move the hell out, all right? So then Nicole is like, "Can I get Terry's room?" She said, "No. That's gonna be the room for your daddy. Your daddy moving into that room."
It says, "Congratulations on your new room." I said, "Well, damn." And Poe Daddy, but you know what? Here's my thing. And I don't know, y'all may disagree. And Jeremiah, you're right. That's still Meech's dinner he paid for. Absolutely. Nels likes to hate on Meech. I realize that too. Anyway,
I am not hating on Meech.
I'm just saying, but my whole thing with them, I hate when I see a man do wrong, like your Martell Holtz or many other men that I know. They're in the wrong. They and then they have this attitude of, well, I did what I did, just forgive me. Or so I can appreciate Charles at least for being like, yeah, I gotta eat this shit.
Nigga, because you got caught. It's not because you came forward and said something.
Well, that part too. I'm just saying, I feel okay. I ain't even gonna try to defend.
What you gonna do? Sit here and lie in my face and act like I ain't see what I seen? No, I ain't do nothing wrong. You blind, you can't see. Yeah, you gotta admit it. Yeah, you gotta eat it. I found out.
Terrible situation walking in with her, but yes, has 2 of your kids and daddy in the next room. Doesn't make sense. So then we see Brian. He's outside the juvenile facility. This was a short, small scene. He's burning holes in pictures of Terry with his cigarette. And I was like, well, I thought it was Meech that you despise so much, but I guess it's both of them now. Whatever. I didn't really understand that. Did anybody get any significance out of that scene? Because I didn't. I don't even know why I was in the episode. Just keeping it 100. Anyway, Jeremiah, make sure you take that back.
What?
You probably didn't even take notes on it because that's how.
What'd you just say?
I said I don't even know why I was in the episode.
No, what? That was it. What? I don't even. What just happened?
He was just burning holes in pictures of in Terry.
Oh yeah, no,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I don't even know why it was a scene. In my opinion, that's why I was asking the chat in the audience, was there some type of significance that we were supposed to get out of that? Because I didn't get it. Then we see Jen and Amberson find Saint's body, and they know that it has something to do with Terry retaliating. Detective Jen instructs Amberson to go get the fingerprint kit, only so she can then stash some work in her jacket. And I said, "Oh, so you dirty too, bitch? You a dirty one too, out here. What is it, judging? What's his name? And right. You ain't no better. Birds of a feather flock together. That's why y'all liked each other. That's why y'all never wanted to do the nasty, weirdos."
All right. So PA mentioned how T took out Saint. And he's like, yeah, that's right. And I'll do the same for y'all. Okay. Him and the homeboy. The homeboy might have been PA because I'm telling you, I don't. Okay. And then him and PA just kind of looked at each other. Yeah, just kind of looked at each other like, mutual respect type of thing. And then told the dudes to, look around at their new spot. Meech gave him a call and said,
No, listen. he was saying, look, take a good look around because this is the last time. Because basically they're moving to their new spot, which is the
Moving to their new spot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then Meech gave him a call and said, I guess your pest problem went away. Okay. And he said, you my brother at the end of the day. Okay. I got to protect you at all costs. Meech told him, he's out there looking at the highways. He getting all philosophical and all types of mess, talking about how, it was burnt. The city was burnt to the ground because they knew that something better would be built up. And it's kind of like, damn, in their business. And Terry is not really trying to hear this mess. He's like, sir, why do you always try to flip this mess so it can benefit you in your story? Okay.
Y'all
And
love me some history. I said, go ahead, Meech. You better tell them. Look, y'all see, I just gave y'all some biblical history. I might have messed it up too, like Meech, but I made it work for the story.
So Meech is it's giving Meech is looking at these highways, trying to figure out how the hell they're gonna get their product. Okay. In and out. All right.
I'll make Atlanta Party Central.
He tells him he, that he wishes he was there to see it as well with his good eye.
I said that's only shade that a family member could throw, because anybody else, that would be, that might get you hurt.
Exactly.
So then, Michelle, I loved your point. That's why I had to throw it up on the screen, because I think that you make so much sense. She's going to use, and I never thought about that. So thank you for saying it. That work to get Kev out, maybe. I hope so, because I was looking at her sideways, but I do know that she has a little, special place in her heart for him. So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. So then we see Meech roll up to the club, and he's denied entry, the Ravens Club or whatever, because he's told that Glock basically doesn't want to let him in. So he tells him to go tell Glock to bring his ass outside. So he's approached by two men who are armed. And I didn't get their names. Meech shows that, he came with nothing, and it's like, I don't understand what the artillery is for. I'm not getting it. He just wants to talk.
He said, you scared I'm gonna burn your ears off?
Right. Guy tells him to move on or he's gonna split his cap back. Okay. I was gonna say split his wig cap back, and then I was like, I don't think that's how the saying goes. I think I just said it like that. But the rest of Meech's crew say they can just dip, but Meech questions why Glock would surround himself with some hoe ass ninjas, right? So he tells the guy to let Glock know Meech is in town. As they're leaving, a car pulls up. Remy brings out the body of Dice and lets him know they aren't welcome in the South and go back to shovel snow. I said, that's real disrespectful. He threatens that otherwise he'll send them back in body bags, okay? Meech realizes that ninjas in Atlanta and Miami play by different rules, and he's going to have to learn how to switch up the game. And I said, let's get ready. Welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a Miami. I can't wait. And it was like in 2007. And when were we? Well, I graduated 2006, and then I moved to Miami in 2000. It was like 2007, 2008 when we were down there. So that's why I was like, oh. So yeah, I can't wait to get into that part. But we would love to know your thoughts as we're getting ready to close out. Any last thoughts, predictions of what you think is about to happen next episode? Please drop it down in the chat right now. Let's go over all the narratives, what you think is going to transpire this season. But again, a big shout out and thank you. Round of applause. Make them hands clap. Okay. I had to keep PG for you too. Y'all know that's not how the sound really go. But yes, let us know what you thought, what you think is going to happen. We would love to, talk about it. And then also I want to let y'all know that, the real one's birthday is coming up, if I haven't said that already. And so I'm going to go live the night before my birthday. We're not going to have, it's not going to be about it's a free for all. We can talk about any shows y'all want to, anything hot topics y'all want to bring up and talk about. Or if y'all just want to come through and say Treese happy birthday and,
just talk to us. Just
slide a donation, you know what I'm saying? Or, hit that subscribe button and, because that's a free present. And I appreciate that as well. But yeah, y'all, what did Jeremiah say? March 29th is my B-Day 2 Aries game.
Oh, my baby's an Aries.
Y'all, I'm just kidding. I like Aries. I do. I like y'all generally as people. Y'all real cool. We actually have a few Aries subscribers that I know of, and I love them. Aries is, and like she said, my niece is Aries and she's sweet, but she does have another side. But yeah, y'all, we want to thank you. We appreciate the love and support. As y'all can see, we have grown since y'all last saw us here. And we just want to keep growing and glowing. So please continue to share us, comment, like, subscribe. Let me do it in order. I'm sorry. If you haven't already, please make sure y'all hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure you subscribe.
And you hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms, the TikTok, the Twitter, the Facebook, and the IG. Look, what am I saying? The IG. And then, y'all, don't forget, Tuesday night, March 5th, 10:30, we will be going live until 12 o'clock. We're going to push it to the limit. Okay? We're going to go, and I might come back. I might bring Cookie back on my birthday. Okay? I might bring Cookie back.
We're not celebrating Cookie's birthday. We celebrate.
But yeah,
bring Trace.
So y'all come celebrate with me, have a toast, make sure you have your drinks. I'm gonna have, some little stuff for us to do. But yeah, come through, see us Tuesday for the birthday live. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all.
I know that's right, Jeremiah.
And yeah, y'all have a great week. Good night.
Good night.